All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back. It has been a bit for me, but it's been about a day for the team, actually. Teams were playing yesterday, and we're getting right into it. Stream or match was delayed, so joke's on you for that 8 p.m. on the graphic. Got pushed back a little bit. Not sure why, but we're all here. We're all ready to go, so we're getting right into it. First map, Ascent. I may get into some of the more details of both teams later after first map, but just some real quick notes. Both teams having a 1 and 3. Oh, okay, it gets a little finicky with these because post the Eagles Valorant team currently at 1 and 3 with a bye week, so it's they only played 4 matches, but the Albany D team has played 5 matches and has a 1 and 4 record so far. So Eagles sitting at number 37, ULB sitting at number 38. I looked at the matches. We'll get into it more later, but they're, I think, pretty evenly matched. So we'll see how this go. I'm very excited. Zeno already going on the Jet here. Not too surprising. I took a look at the recent matches from this week and last week, and Zeno top pick has been that Jet. Dissident as well, going on that breach. Not surprising. Sologod coming back on the chamber. And Mojo not going for the Omen, going for the Sova instead. And I think KevinBittner also, yeah, gonna go for that Omen. KevinBittner, I wasn't sure if they were playing today, so I didn't take notes on their past picks. But I think they played Omen in one of the previous matches that Mojo was not playing Omen. So we'll see how this goes. I'm excited. Take a look at the Albany team. Got Cypher. Oh, all the patch notes today too. Oh, there's so many things that I want to get through while we're talking about this match. But I'm just going to start with that Cypher first off, since yes, on the Albany side has chosen it. Or is it? Yeah, Cypher trapwire buffs. Changed it so that, let me double check this so I make sure I don't actually say this wrong. Yeah, decreased time for concussion. They halved it. And it can, yeah, continuously concuss enemies. So you have to destroy it now. It doesn't just destroy itself. So we'll see how Yes decides to use those new trapwires and how Post decides to deal with it as we get into the pistol round. And I realize I have some of my keyboards wrong, but sologod already going off here. My goodness. I know they've had plenty of experience on chamber in the previous seasons, so I am happy to see continue here. And Mojo also, not to be outdone, gets their own headshot. But now left with 2v1. I don't know if they're going to be able to get here. Yeah, Reckless coming in on the stairs. But they're not going to go for the plant here. Going for... trying to stop. And yeah, KevinBittner getting comfy when they're not looking. Kind of poetic, if you will. Dying in a similar fashion as they got the kill. Ooh. And yeah, pistol round. Good. Always love it. Nice to see that they are still getting those pistol rounds from last season. That was definitely something that I felt pretty confident about the team doing. Any other changes relevant for the match so far? There's the Sky and the Fade. So Sky's Trailblazer hitbox has been lowered so that it doesn't hit the it's mainly relevant for the, I don't even, okay, Salogod's going crazy. I'm trying to go through your patch notes here, and Salogod's just insane getting what was that, 4? I think that must have been 4 because they got 1 the previous round. Either 4 or 3. Sologod already 5-1, and we were only second round in. But yeah, Fade and Sky's projectile, their buddies, hitboxes have been adjusted, so that's kind of the only other change. There's a rate. Oh, the judge magazine reduced, and the spread increased by a lot when running and jumping, so probably not going to see as many judges as usual in this match, as Yes gets the trade. And who's back here? Mojo gonna get found out, as KevinBittner gets a 1 as well. Oh, I'm gonna guard and get another trade. Garden going into main. I've been doing a lot of Valorant, a lot of Overwatch recently. If it can't tell, it looks like Comfy being in the final 2 again, and Tube also chilling with them. It's gonna be first contact with Dissident here. See the arm, get flashed, get stuck on the door. Oh no. Leaving Zeno. Gonna wait it out. Wait for Mojo to get there. Or not. Never mind. Zeno goes in. Here's the plant. Good timing. As Comfy... Ooh, Comfy gets out the smoke, but Zeno gets their own smoke. Comfy ultimately getting it. Okay, here's that plant. Oh, but not quite ready for the peak from Comfy. Gets taken out. Bringing it to a 2-1. That the Zeno and Comfy plays right there were very tense. I did not. I thought Zeno wasn't going to make it. I thought Comfy wasn't going to make it, and then unfortunately Zeno did not make it in the end there. But good plays from both players. sologod going to go on that op in mid here. I'm hoping to see Reckless taken out here, but Knife's gonna get thrown. Just holding the position here. Do they know? Not enough, but Comfy misses death by a hair. And yes, going to walk across. It looks like it's going to be an A push. Does KevinBittner might be taken out here while they're looking towards that main A entrance. But I think Kevin heard the projectile, sees the 2 coming in through tree, gets taken out, but Zeno able to take out all the ones from the main A entrance and cleans up. Wow. A good distraction there. I mean, Albany, I think, wanted to do a pincer maneuver going through tree and the main A entrance, but got caught up on the tree entrance when that KO flash didn't work out. KevinBittner being a bit more lucky than I think it was Dissident that got taken out by that maneuver before, so did not work out this time, and Zeno just holding it down on A worked out very well, so looks like they want to go B this time. The flash. Actually just holding on the pistols this time. I didn't notice that. As Mojo. We're gonna get everyone onto site now. Oh, there's a shorty at least. And sologod eventually getting that op kill. Looking for maybe another one. Oh, it gets taken up by the shorty. And, oh, Reckless gets the op now. Not going to be able to use it, though, as Mojo gets 2 from the catwalk with a beautiful finisher. I have not seen that one. I like the... Any finisher that has a little music in it, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's how you know. But, as I mentioned, that Judge magazine size reduction and spread increased by like a lot. It's like almost 7x for running, I think. Yeah, 0.10 to 0.75 for running, 1.25 to 2.25 for jumping. So I think that Shorty might even see even more usage on those kind of low buy rounds. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink here as sologod gets another one. Cannot actually be stopped as the KO starts. Comfy not looking long enough, gets taken out by by Mojo.
Blocking sight. Blocking sight.
Or continuing on a site, sologod peeking through door.
Spike planted.
And now just leaving two. Reckless only with one. Stray bullet here to easily takes them out as the trade comes through, and a beautiful headshot from Zeno on that dash. Good stuff. Another patch-related thing that you probably have already noticed from the few smoke characters that we have, but this was in the previous patch. There was the adjustment to... Let me double check. Yes, okay, that was in the previous patch. The adjustment to smokes. So any smoke, like the Omen or Jet, will have a audio and visual indicator when the smoke is about to fade. I believe it's at the 1.5 second mark. So the little glitter and the slight shimmer sound that comes from them, that's the indicator that they're about to go away. So that was in the patch just before this one, and wasn't adjusted, so it's still that same visual effect and amount of time. So the teams by now have probably had a bit more time to get used to that. Of course, in the level of professional Valorant and competitive teams, everyone's just getting their... I think pretty much everyone's gonna get team ace here almost. Yeah, sologod. Not quite a team ace. It was pretty close though. sologod gets another on the op kill. 11 and 3. And 6 and 1 on the total map score. Doing pretty good. There's of course I'm cheering for Post here, but you know, can't get too high on your horse here. Like I said before, these teams are pretty closely have a pretty close score from the last few weeks, so there's a chance Albany comes back from this, but you know, we'll have to see. As sologod goes in here, gets that body shot. Beautiful stuff. Mojo ulting here, able to see most of the team. Gonna miss shots, but sologod able to get the headshot onto Yes. While Yes probably distracted, trying to avoid all the electric bullets coming through. Leaving just 3. Kevin might hit their duplicate here. Well, they're behind the second wall. I'm like, why aren't they see them yet? Oh yeah, there's that other corner. You know, Tube. Yeah, Tube's gonna try to go get the spike, not be able to. KevinBittner just holding the shots there. Easy kills. Flawless 7 and 1. Moving on up. Yeah, most deaths to 3, and sologod has it. It also has 13 kills, so I think we're doing pretty good here so far. It's gonna be kind of a half buy from Albany. Not really too much here. Oh yeah, okay, Venti would just had to wait for Venti to pick up here. Yeah, mostly half shields. Only 2 rifles, so not too much. I'll have to see how it goes. As I just want to confirm, yeah, sologod still has that op from earlier. Has proven to be quite effective with it. As KevinBittner picks up 1 in mid. Might get a second here. Not quite. As Zeno gets their own. Going in from the B side. gets the trade. And Dissident gets their own with the breach ability as it gets a 3. Just slightly in the face of KevinBittner, but that's fine. Don't worry about that. Oh, good stuff. sologod still just gonna keep that Omen operator. Keep that operator going. And might hit the limit here going into the next round. Actually, yeah, most people are going to be hitting the limit here on that next round, so they're doing some good stuff here. And again, you can still see Albany not going to go for Judge or anything. I think the only instance from anything besides a rifle or an SMG was that shorty from the very eco buys 3 rounds ago as sologod gets one on this attack. Spike confirmed, and Reckless ends up getting traded. As Yes also gets taken out. Leaving just Tube here with the spike. Rest of the team knows Dissident just gonna hold the fort. Don't need to push in here too much. And it's an easy headshot for Dissident. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff from everyone here. Not too surprised. I think they're pretty comfortable in this map, pretty comfortable with this comp as Dissident. I think throughout the operator, Sologod's not going to be keeping that operator here. Opting instead for the rifle. Interesting. I think maybe, you know, they don't want to keep playing the same strategy too much here. Since it's going to have sologod in a little bit of a different spot. Oh wait, no. He wants to use the ult. I'm stupid. Never mind. Doesn't need it. Zeno getting 2.
One enemy remaining.
sologod getting 2. As just leaving Reckless here. And Dissident getting the kill.
Last
I wonder
round
why.
before the switch.
I'm interested to see if sologod will keep the rifle or go for an op here. No, I guess just gonna keep the rifle. They do have a lot of ults here, so apologies if I'm not able to keep up with all of them, as there may be quite a few here going in. Albany having all of theirs ready, and Post having 3 ready. Those with knives and that explosive.
I've got your trail.
As looks like Albany wants a full push here. As the breach ult comes through, who gets taken out? That's a 3rd gets taken out. sologod going in, gets taken out as well. Dissident gets their own, gets the trade. And that's that on that. I think, yeah, I got two ults from Albany got into play there, so. Ooh. Very fast round so far. And yeah, I think not a lot of ults from Albany there throughout. I remember the KO ult. Might have been an Omen ult. Maybe Seekers once, but not a lot of ults coming out there. But Post not giving them much of a chance to do that. Post going crazy, sologod getting entry kills. Zeno following up. Dissident and KevinBittner on these flanks sometimes are going insane. So good stuff all around so far. As second round starts, pistol round. I believe in the power of Post on the pistol round. As it looks like, I think everyone on Albany opted for the Ghost. Looks like initially starting on the B push, gonna go to A instead. Tube's gonna see it first. Sees at least 1. I don't know if they saw the rest. Definitely knows that a concuss went through. As the Omen goes through. Mojo getting 2 from balcony here. Looks like Albany wants to go through on this tree side. Gonna weaken the door, but not destroy it. As the Omen goes up. Kevin's gonna get first contact here. Sees that shoulder. The spray goes a little too wide.
enemy remaining.
As Zeno just on the flick shots here. Insane. But yes, picking up 2 on the A door. As it's gonna have to look clear the site. Yeah, not gonna have enough time there. As Mojo gets a 4th in that round.
Match point.
Beautiful stuff. Bring us already to match point here. 12-1. As Zeno's taking the top spot now after that round. Getting 18-5 here. And sologod going for the Marshall on round 2. Bullpup. Or wait, no. Bulldog. Can you imagine if they added another gun that's just like a smaller bulldog and they called it the bullpup? That joke went very south. Anyways, we're facing last round territory here. As Post just wants to take it home. Bring it all the way through. Leaning slightly more towards B at the moment, but most of the team coming through this mid. Comfy's gonna get the first sight. Reckless here with this shorty again. Flash coming through. Might be able to get sologod. Confirms the kill.
Cover going on.
As most of the team has now moved on to site. Just waiting. Gets a headshot, but not able to get the second. As Dissident picked up their own in mid. It's going to leave us in this 2v3 situation here. As the smoke fades away. Zeno getting taken out. Dissident Mojo waiting on site. Mojo getting 1. It's all up to Comfy here as they get taken out by Mojo again. Great shots from Mojo. This whole match able to clean up and confirm those kills. Great stuff from the whole team. Oh my god. That was nice. That was real nice. Let's take a look at the scores here real quick. sologod getting that top spot back just enough, getting 18-7. With Zeno close behind on the 19-6. Mojo on that 14-3, doing great stuff with on the pistol rounds. With those, like a lot of times when they didn't have a rifle, Mojo was there, ready to go. Dissident as well, going amazing on the breach abilities, and KevinBittner showing up on the flanks when needed, getting those smokes. Great coordination all around. Great stuff to see. But that brings us to a slight break in the action, but not going to break just yet, because I have those match or team history to show you all. As I was discussing before, take a quick look at Post first, as we'll see if this comes in through as the teams call for a 5-minute break. So we got some time. Let me see if I set this correctly. I'm actually going to make this a little bit better for y'all. There we go. Oh, let me get this out of the way. All right, yeah, so this is the history so far for Eagles Valorant team. Like I mentioned before, very close matches throughout. Only one of these matches was like more or less of a close match, but 2 of them very, very close. And that recent one was a forfeit, and the third week was a bye week. So it's a little wonky trying to look at the scoreboard, but the main point is Eagles Valorant have been very close to a full-fledged win these last 3 matches. So it's looking very in their favor for this week, and I am very happy to be here and see it happen. So let's quick look at Post U. Let's take a look at the Albany matches. It's going to be a similar story here, but without the bye week and without that forfeit. As I mentioned before, they had, or as you saw previously, that third week was a bye week for Post, and 5th week was a forfeit. Albany had full-fledged 5-week matches, so their record is a 1-4. And again, a lot of these, same as Post history, has been very close. There's only one in those losses. I just heard a eagle noise from somewhere. Oh, you know what it might be? I think I know what it was. Okay, I think it was that someone followed. Thank you, whoever followed. Oh, that scared me. I think I figured out what the noise was. Okay, I think I got it. You're gonna see this in 3 minutes. I think someone followed. Thank you for the follow. Where was I? That eagle voice. I forgot that was the thing, or the eagle noise. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So, Alberta's history, or sorry, Albany's history. I'm sorry if I said Alberta earlier. It's good. It's getting all the albs mixed up. Match history, very close for a lot of these. Only one of them was more of a stomp, so it happens with these kind of formats. But a lot of the rest of these matches were very close in their victories. And like I said before, I think these teams are very closely matched, and I'm excited to see the rest of the maps. But for that first one, it was a 1-0. Let me update that match score real quick. And Post taking it in stride. That's not the right one. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, Post taking this first map in stride on Ascent. 13-1. Great stuff. We're going to see if they mix it up here on the next one. Looks like it's going to be Breeze, much to the potential bemoan of some viewers, but I personally am excited for it. I've not seen Breeze in a bit, since most of the teams that I have observed in recent weeks have opted to not go for Breeze. So we'll see how that goes after the break. Should only be a few more minutes. I think teams gave a 5-minute notice a few minutes ago. So we'll be back in just a bit. Don't go anywhere. Hello everyone, welcome back to map 2 of tonight. I am your host, guest, caster, observer, producer, friend for the evening, RhinoVOD. And today we're going back to Breeze. Haven't been here in a while, but I'm excited to take a bit of a nice visit to the beach after that very quick map 1 with Post U going 13-1. Wait, did I write that? I wrote that down, right? That was 13-1? I'm going to actually double check, but I didn't write that down wrong. That was 13-2. But in the meantime, going into Breeze, like I said, Post, very strong map 1. Feeling pretty comfortable on their main picks, from what I could tell. A lot of the character picks were of what they usually go for, so I'm not surprised. And the main highlights of the match, sologod and Mojo going very crazy with their scores. So hopefully they can continue that into map 2 here. Or maybe it goes to map 3. We'll have to see. Hopefully, I'm thinking Post takes this, gets a win, gets that 2-3 record, jumps up those leaderboards as the confirmations are coming through. We got Sky, Jet, Sova, Viper, and my brain. It'll come through eventually. Cypher. How do I forget Cypher one? He's the guy I keep going for. They're mixing me up because did not have Cypher on the previous match. Albany actually going for the Cypher last time. So, bit of a mix up here, introducing the Viper, introducing the Cypher. Mojo, sologod, and Dissident still pretty much going for what I expect.
Yes, this should do.
Dissident has been on the Sky in previous matches. sologod also having... Actually, I haven't had sologod on Jet in previous matches, so I'm interested to see how this goes. And Mojo on the Sova, not too surprised. Elle, I have not seen on the Viper. I've only seen them on Killjoy and Sova. So again, a little bit of a mix-up on the picks here. So interested to see how that goes as we get into this first round. As most of Post going for their own guns here. I just want to take a look at Leon. Yeah, we got 2 Sheriffs, a Ghost, 2 Classics. Elle getting a lot of damage out here, but not able to confirm. As, you know, Cartel's gonna end up healing someone else. Mojo getting the confirm in mid. As most of company sitting on site. Dissident getting shot on the other side of the wall. As Mojo gets the trade on yes. While Tube gets the confirm onto Venti. 1v2 here. Gets one, gets 2. Tube going wild on the Ghost. Taking first pist around here. Good stuff. Ugh. My goodness. That one already going quick on these matches. Lots of fast movement from both these teams. I'm loving it. It looks like Albany is gonna go for just a full SMG buy. Onto B side again. Most of Post going to be on A. Let's see how this works. Not sure if Elle's been spotted. Looks like it. As most of Albany getting onto site. One gets taken out though. Mojo also being taken out. Company gonna get damaged, but company's probably just gonna use the heal on themselves. Or sitting on it. No, there goes the heal. As sologod not gonna be able to get the peaks fast enough here as Tube continues the rampage. Kevin getting a nice body shot from long here. Or all the way from window, I mean. As Reckless cleans up the shots. Bringing it to 2-0. I mean, I'll have to see. I don't remember if I have seen Post on Breeze during the last season. Since that might have been closer to... Well, okay, maybe not last season, but it might have been the season before that, but whenever it was the Breeze was introduced, I can't entirely recall, so I'm not sure if it's been used too much on the times I saw before, so just not too sure of how familiar they are with their plans for this map, as it looks like Albany here wants to mix it up and go to A. Has one sitting in mid. Sologod might be spotted out here. Not quite. Or eventually gets spotted, but just gonna move over to the site. As Mojo and Kevin still sitting here on site. Reckless gets a shot from behind as sologod just cleans up going through A. Going through A main here. Great stuff. Teams. And that actually reminds me, I had a file I needed to open, so give me 1 second here. There we go. Used to pressing escape for all the settings. Anyway, sologod doesn't almost getting one each, but Venti shutting it down immediately. Not taking any chances. As Mojo comes through here. Going to be spotted by Reckless. Might get one here. Not quite, as yes comes in for the support. Kevin and Mojo. Or sorry, Kevin and Elle left here on site as Kevin gets one.
Last player standing.
But yes, getting those trades and the 3K. Not looking too good so far, but 1 and 3. Lots of ults coming online soon. Might see some use here as Post getting... Gonna have to be creative here with their buys. Half shields, Marshall, Ghost. Don't want to commit to anything too far as Albany goes for a full buy here. Tube only going for the... Well, Tube the only one that's not going for that full Vandal.
Found cage trigger.
As that cage gets activated, remember with the new patch, it is going to stay there until they decide to break it. As it gets triggered again. Reckless gets one in mid. Flashbang onto Dissident, but Dissident getting taken out.
Last player standing.
As sologod, just barely misses those Marshall shots. As Albany takes another on Breeze here. It's... Oh, there we go. Meech calling the timeout. Sitting in that coach slot. Love Meech here. I was scared Meech wasn't around anymore when I didn't see them on the main roster, but Meech is sitting here in that coach position. So gonna talk with the team for a second, see what's not working. See what they can change here. As it seems like Albany is getting control of these sites pretty easily, and these retakes are not panning out as well as the team would like. Although they're usually losing 1 or 2 or 3 people by the time they need to do those retakes, so as the pings come out from Meech here, I can only imagine the masterful strategy he's trying to compose as we get going here. Continuing on in round 6. Also, I see a few more viewers, so hello, welcome if you're here joining us late. This is map 2 on week 6 of ECAC. I was about to say playoffs because I'm too used to playoffs recently, but ECAC season here as we're going on to Breeze. Post had a great map 1 and map 2 so far not going as great. But we'll see if after that timeout that they can pull it back. Zarkos gets taken out but revived. And Elle also getting another one.
Toxin screen down.
As Venti and Elle just staring each other down here. I have to see, but
Spike down.
Dissident getting one on the back end. Reckless with the trade though. They come through here. Elle is going to eventually see this B push. Gets flashed. Almost gets one. Gonna let them plant. The teams regroup here, but yes. Coming through, sologod says no, sit down.
Blocking sight.
That's here we go. The ult's coming through.
Poison's
Nice. KO. As it's left to Venti. Not gonna be able to get that
Last player
res going.
standing.
As Venti gets
Last player
another.
standing.
And Bittner. Or KevinBittner. Coming up through that B main. Gets the kill. Gets round 2.
Clutch.
Not as many
I always
ultimates
play high stakes.
as I was afraid of, so happy it was I think just 2 with the KO and the knives. Oh, and the res. There was the res as well.
That goes there.
There might have been Seekers at some point, but I don't think it was that round. So, going in. Post taking their second round here. As we have Mojo and Dissident ready on the ultimates. Looking like
Cage triggered.
Kevin's gonna set up those trip bars again, similar fashion. Again, a reminder with the update, those do have to be broken. They do not disappear after the first trigger, regardless of what is triggering it, as it looks like Albany wants to send out the Tasmanian tiger there to get the trigger, as yes is going to get it triggered again. I don't know if they're forgetting that it
Last player standing.
is triggered again, as sologod goes for the flank but gets taken out. It's going to be a combination of Kevin and Dissident here, because Kevin also gets taken out here. Mojo just waiting on site. They know Tube has Spike, and Mojo finishes around out there with another lovely finisher here, as it looks like Post U Esports 2 has finished their NBA match. I hope it went well. Apologies that I am thanking you 3 minutes after the raid, but we are keeping with the recommended 3-minute delay here, so welcome, welcome. We are currently on map 2, as Post U has taken a bit of a loss in the first quarter of this map, but slowly bringing it back around. As Kevin looks like they want to set up these trip bars again, slightly different this time, though on the other side of the door. As they broke that first one, breaking the second one here, taking no chances this time. Albany got tired of getting it triggered all those last few rounds. As I thought Kevin might go for the spray through the smoke there. Goes for a little bit of a spray, not too much damage coming though.
Take flight.
Mojo sends out
Spike
drone,
planted.
confirms the 2 back there, knows the plant, sends out the ults as sologod
Enemy remaining.
gets 2 and Dissident gets their own, leaving just Tube once more on this site. But the plant has already gone down. In a pretty good spot for Tube to defend from here though, if they can get this kill. Yeah, it gets one, but Dissident getting the clean shot onto Tube as Mojo diffuses, bringing us to a tie game. Love to see it. Good stuff. Bringing it all the way back from those early losses here. As the Sky and Viper ults are ready to go. Both Viper ults ready to go, in fact. So, may see if either of those come out. As Albany looks to be picking a site here, leaning a little more towards A. Potential knives, potential seekers, or double seekers.
Hawk out.
Actually, it looks like Albany's
One suppressed.
just going to stay a bit back here, as they confirm the Sova near the door. Bed doors.
I've got your
Gets
trail.
KevinBittner on site. Seekers coming out onto A. Mojo actually getting flashed here. As it looks like B has been
One
overtaken.
enemy remaining.
Mojo turning around at the inopportune time. Excuse me. As left to sologod versus the world here.
Spike
Tono
planted.
getting walled off.
Headshot.
But Comfy Cartel, I'm not sure if they meant to stay on that side of the wall. Looks like sologod tried to go above the wall, but it's not going to work out. Venti hears it, and Venti gets a good headshot on sologod. Sologod able to get that one, but that wall was well placed, it seems. And Albany taking site lead on that 5 and 4. Sologod's still leading with that 9 and 8. As Dissident takes up the second spot here. Psychic 160. Last undefeated 2K player. Yo. That's good stuff. I will say, I have not tuned into the 2K matches so far, but I feel like I should at some point, because I've been intrigued on how the setup works. So, as Kevin's tripwires are going to stay in those same spots and work out pretty well so far. Able to get 2 here, and Mojo sologod getting picked up.
No more to oppose us.
Yeah, sologod and Mojo cleaning up as KevinBittner's beautiful trapwires again catches Albany off guard here on the A site. I'm not sure if it seems slightly different. Like, it seems like KevinBittner has a few different spots that they like to go for on this door, as you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going back to the spot again.
Yes.
And again, you have to remember with these trap bars, if they're not broken, they stay armed. Or, well, they rearm. So, as we saw in those earlier rounds, I think Albany might be slightly struggling with that slight update, as Dissident just going to run headfirst into Venti and get the headshot. Who cares about the long range? I actually only use the Vandal from half a meter distance max. But yeah, those earlier rounds, I think Albany was struggling a bit with that patch note from today that the trap bars rearm after like half a second. So KevinBittner using them beautifully on this site, as it looks like most of Albany D team is going to be moving over to the waiting arms of Elle as the Viper Ult comes out. Albany also has a chance to use theirs if they end up taking this site. As a res comes through, the Seeker's also coming through. Just moving on to site, gets stuck in that trap wire. Takes one, Reckless takes another. A site free here, and that Viper Ult is going to become meaningless as Albany this right here. They might have the chance to use the Viper Ult here. They're on themselves, but in that 5v2 situation, probably just going to hold on to it here. Not too much of a reason to use it.
Last player standing.
As Dissident gets taken out, Elle going to be coming here through the door. Venti or Comfy getting it first. As Elle, yeah, that 1v5.
Last
Tough situation.
round in the half.
As we take it to a 5v6 in the mid, or in the half time here. We'll say it's a bit more mixed. This is how I expected the first map to go, to be honest. Like I said before, these teams have a very similar track record in the past, in the weeks leading up to this, in the 5 weeks. Very, very similar win situation, very similar, well, okay, I can't say similar win situation because the win for post was a forfeit, but a lot of the matches resulted very similar in their scores. So I was slightly hoping for a closer match than map 1. And this one is certainly not disappointing, as it looks like that A push is going to go in. The KO ult starting us out. Knives might be coming out here as they get onto site. And they're going to start with that Viper ult as Kevin starts a reload here. Mojo gets one, gonna get taken out behind that box. sologod comes in clean, so
I've got your trail.
Spike
as the
planted.
Seeker's gonna come out of that Viper's pit. Taking out one, taking out another. As, ooh, that spray almost hitting Reckless. Going to come out here, get sologod looking the other way. And Tube spraying from the center of that Viper's pit. Going to bring us to a 5-7,
Switching
Mid.
sides.
or 5-7 halftime. I keep saying mid. Just like the word mid. Yeah, on the side of Albany, 12, 12, and 12. That's impressive. I don't know how else to put it, but impressive. Getting the same numbers for their top 3 players. sologod and Mojo taking the high spots on post side here. I'm not too surprised, as sologod has been able to shine through on those winning rounds. And Mojo also doing some great work. So it looks like, or as post now on the attacking side, going to start out with mostly classics. A bit of a slow start.
Blinded.
sologod takes out one. Elle taking out another. Going to be moving in onto his A site.
Spike planted.
As sologod goes up under Comfy, as Comfy gets one.
One enemy.
sologod getting... Oh, I thought that was a headshot almost. sologod getting one, and Mojo cleaning up in mid here. Great work there. I looked up, I saw the headshot marker. I thought that was sologod getting it from Comfy falling down. It was not. Unfortunately. That would have been great. But I'm gonna take it up to the beach here real quick. 6-7. As we are continuing our attack around here. Bulldogs and Spectres coming through. In mid. I see they might go for that A again, since it worked out pretty well. And they know Albany is not going to have much in terms of firepower. As that Tiger's coming through. Trying to get scammed. And sologod coming up through this mid area. Getting one, getting two.
One enemy remaining.
Getting a revenge onto Chew. As rest of site goes through. Dissident getting Venti. And that extra plant money as well. Great start to the second half. Much better than the first half. And just need to ride that momentum, as Albany is not going to have a chance to retaliate with their own buys. To wait for those other two. As it looks like Post is just going to stick with their buys from previous round. Might be going for a fast A push here, as Dissident already has the flash ready to go, marking directly to the backside of pyramids. Drone come through, Knives gonna come out, gets the 3 scan. Albany immediately starting to move on to A. Not gonna be fast enough though, as everyone's falling. On that backside once again, sologod easily cleaning up with a 3K. Going for a 4th. Not quite, only 5 health remaining. As, oh, Kevin, a fellow fist bump gun buddy. Anyways, Dissident gets the kill. I'm just like any other Valorant player. I see gun buddy, I go ooh and ah, even though I have one. Still nice to see. As a very clean and fast round come from Post U, bringing the lead up 8-7. I think this might be the first time so far that we had the lead. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, first time having a solid lead for Post U this map, so excited to see them carry this momentum forward, as it's going to be another A attack. As most of Albany falling here. Oh god, not gonna quite get the spray onto Tube. As KevinBittner actually gets the flank here. Sees the remaining member of Tube hiding behind this door here. As Tube's gonna try to get behind Bittner here, but ends up getting Mojo and Kevin getting the return. Bring it up 9-7 now. Might be nearing the end here, folks. This is very clean attack side round.
This goes here.
Or it's very clean attack side rounds coming through. And sologod picking up a lot of kills, going 20 and 12 now. Very good stuff from everyone on the team here. That's my throat. starts to get mad at me, but that's fine. I'm here for post. I'm here for the excitement. I'm actually very excited for all the players as I move my head in real life to try to look around the wall, but that's not how any of this works. Mojo going through mid. How Mojo went all the way up here. Catches them off guard, gets one, but yes, returns the favor. As the looks like the rest of post going to be here. Yes, trying to get through the smoke, but not quite. And sologod almost getting chewed, but not quite, leaving us in the 3-3. Reckless picks up the rifle. And Comfy gets that heal out. It's going to be a pretty even matchup here, but never mind. Dissident with that long range headshot. Can they get another one here? Or that projectile going to get in the way here. As Dissident still gets another one. Gets a third!
Done. Quick break.
My goodness. I don't know if that's allowed to get put on Twitch. I don't know. That's Dissident's going wild here. Picking up 14 and 8 now. That's just good gaming. That's just good gaming right there. My goodness. Again, where did I want to put this? Yeah, Dissident, Breach, and Sky was the two agents that I had seen them on previously throughout the week's matches, or throughout the season's matches, and their Sky is certainly going wild on this map, as we already had a chance to see their Breach on the previous map. As Tube is going to end up pick up sologod here on the site. Heal going out. Now holding B here. I don't think they've had a B hold on these previous maps. Well, okay, except I think last round they had a B hold. It's mostly Albany gearing up on this tunnel side. Mojo, chance to get one, get two, gets a third. A great flick onto Comfy to solidify that 3K.
One enemy remaining.
As Elle gets their own, leaving just Venti here. Gonna get one, might get another, but that bomb is definitely going off as Dissident gets their own kill. Will they be able to get away? Not quite. Actually pretty close to that edge. But the final shots from Comfy to make it so they weren't able to get out all the way, but that's fine. Got plenty of econ to go around on this side of Breeze. Bring us up to 11 and 7 with a 6 numbers. 6 win streak following the half. Great stuff. Needing only 2 more to end the map and end the series. Giving us Post-U's first official win on this season. I am here for it. As Reckless going to get pushed back. sologod picking up one. Not sure if they saw KO, but doesn't matter. Dissident sees it themselves as Tube gets one.
Nowhere to run.
Meech graduate. Oh yeah, Meech did graduate. Yes. That makes sense now. Thank you. Wow. Also, Venti going crazy. I remember Meech working with Affinity Esports, but I didn't make the connection that they would be graduated by now. Regardless, Mojo cleaning up, bringing 12 and 7. Yeah, happy to see Meech working with the team. I was very surprised when I saw a lot of the names were a bit different from what I remembered, but I'm not too, not like, I was like, oh gosh, I need to go and make sure, I need to go check what they've played before. Which is why I was not too surprised when on map 1, they went with all their main picks and did a very good showing. So, good stuff to see as we may get to end here, folks. Going in, the Venti pulling out that op. Certainly.
I can't use that.
No chance. As sologod not gonna be able to get that dash out. just slightly too late. These slow fields putting in some work. Not gonna have another dash here. Just kind of stuck. Unless they can use the smoke. And Venti getting it through the smoke. Great timing on their part. As Mojo not gonna quite get the shots there. They're going for the plant. And Elle throwing out all the util. As Albany going for like a four person maneuver here.
One enemy remaining.
It's one. Just Elle here. And Elle, not quite getting the shot onto Reckless.
Flawless.
Elle shooter. Oh, I apologize if I said teased him at all. I think I've been mainly trying to use their names, so apologies if I did say that at all. I tried to default to just using names, but it has been a bit for me on the disc, so thank you for that. As Albany has now ended the win streak. Venti getting one again on that operator. Oh, my keyboard colors are backwards again. Venti getting another one.
Poison's off.
As yes, gonna go under that trap wire, but still gonna go through the walls. This looks like might be trying to rotate to A. Reckless going to find one, get the headshot. Elle gets the trade. Just Elle and KevinBittner.
Poison's off.
3 on site, leaving one still at B. So overall 4v2, but it's in mainly a 3v2 situation at the moment. As Kevin gets yes down to 21. Slightly stuck here. Throwing out the cage. Gonna go back to mid. Might be walking into the waiting arms of Venti though. As Venti gets the 3k. Leaving Elle. They get taken out by Comfy Cartel. Bringing 12-9. There is still a chance here. See, yeah, mostly a lot of ults coming up on Albany's side. Post not having as much. I don't think KevinBittner has used the Cypher ult this map, so I'll have to see if they end up using it here in these final matches, or as Venti almost takes them out. I'm writing prophecy here as I cast. Apologies about that. I summoned the wrath of Venti. As sologod brings out the knives. Reckless with the flash. Sologod dodges. As those knives go out, but looks like 2 body shots. And Venti eventually gets one with that operator.
Blinded.
Leaving 3 in mid. Yes, is going to confirm presence. So now moving towards B, leaving Dissident still on A.
Hawk out.
Want to try to... Looks like they want to bide time here. They are holding
Destroyed.
2 people on A, so it's working out so far. As Mojo able to get one. Cube able to get one, but then taken out. Bringing us down to that 3v3.
30 seconds
Plant's
left.
gonna come down easily, as again, 2 of those people being held back at A. And Venti very low, stalls that op. Cartel. Bring it back to 43 though. As like all of you Albany ready on this site. No more fake A pushes.
Last player
As
standing.
Comfy Cartel leaves no prisoners, getting 2. And Venti finishing off with another op kill. Great stuff. 12 and 9. Bring it up to 3. Just need 1. I mean, if anything, you know, we do go overtime. I have to see how this go. I think I only saw 1 overtime when I was looking at the team histories. There was 1 overtime for Albany in one of the middle or early weeks, and I think they won it. So we'll have to see how it goes to that point, as Venti's still going to keep this operator. Not to be outdone by sologod from map 1 going crazy on the operator then. I'm a little surprised I haven't seen that pulled out on this map, but sologod proves they do not need the Marshal again. I am making prophecy as I cast here, folks. Reckless gets the headshot through the smoke. sologod and Venti going in these doors. An impossible force and an immovable object. Going up as Venti takes it. Elle, Dissident left to their devices. Seeker's gonna come through, confirm that one is hiding on site.
One enemy
As
remaining.
yes, walks through, gets the headshot. Leaving just Elle here. Going to hear someone's behind the wall, sends out the flash, and gets the headshot over the wall. Some good sight hold from Yes Sir. Bring it up to 12 and 11. Needing just this final kill to close it out. sologod going to be pulling out the operator now, as the rest of the buys from post coming out here. It's looking kind of similar on both sides. Full shields, mostly vandals, and oh, sologod not going for the op. Actually going to go for the vandal again. Venti's still holding on to that op on B site. Leaving. Oh, just want to double check. Yeah, might be ult from Mojo. And KevinBittner still has their ult, as they're gonna get taken out here on the other side of their own wall. Reckless also getting one. That blind going to hit someone. I don't think it hit Yes. Or at least if it did, Yes looked away fast enough, because they were not very blinded at all. As Venti peeks out from the B side, gets one. But Mojo taking out the operator god as Yes cleans up, bringing us up to 12. 12. Can't be mad about
Switching
that.
sides.
My
Overtime.
goodness. Overtime. Round 25. A reminder, if you have not seen overtime, you must get 2 consecutive round wins, and each round the sides swap. So you have to win on attack and then defense, or you have to win on defense and then attack, you know, depending on when you get your first round win. I'll have to see how this goes. Again, I believe I've only saw 1 overtime in both teams' history this season. So I am pretty excited. sologod is going to go for that op again. If it ain't broke, do not fix it, as I said before with KevinBittner on the trap wires. But Reckless says, actually, it is broke, and I broke it. Taking out Venti. As Elle gets their own on the headshot. Taken out. Dissident also getting taken out on site, leaving 2 to 4. 2v4. Both in this mid area. Mojo, some slight damage here. Comfy gets very close. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they Comfy's probably gonna get taken out on the reversal as
One
Tube
enemy remaining.
ready to go as they hear the reload. Kevin gets one scan, but not gonna be able to see Yes on the opposing side
Switching sides.
as
Match point.
Albany gets the lead point here. Again, if they get one more round, Albany takes the map. So Post needs to get this round if they want a chance at continuing they're getting the map win and getting the series win. They're now on the attack side, going to be on a B side attack. It's like both flashes go out. I don't think they connected.
Blocking sight.
Or at least, Yes had enough info where they wanted to back off.
Enough.
Getting sologod sitting on the wall. Might be able to get Dissident sitting up there, but not quite, as Elle gets the plant. And again, I think ULBD kind of has a plan for these retakes. I see them do it a lot similar, where they have a lot of people grouped up in that tunnel area, and then maybe one person go on that flank side, as they're going to get the defuse here, leaving Dissident to walk around without a gun. What is that? I didn't know that happens. The gun model just disappeared. Oh my goodness! Wow. This is what I was saying was going to happen on map, or that I was hoping for, and more on map 1. It's kind of back and forth, of course. Shame that Post 2 ultimately did not take the map victory, as the call for a 5-minute break comes through. As I need to push another button before I push this button. There we go. Yeah, Mojo sologod again going up crazy. Dissident and KevinBittner and Elle, very good util support throughout the whole match, especially KevinBittner with the trap wires. Just if there was a if I had a replay system, I think half the replays at least would be Kevin's trap wires throughout the whole map, especially in the first half. On the A side, just kept getting in the way of Yes and Comfy, I think, when they were trying to go for that A attack. So great stuff from whole team. As the team said, we're going to take a break here as I write down the score, and that brings us to 1-1. Ooh, good stuff. Let's check our next map actually before we go to break. Oh, they did not put it in yet. We will see what next map is after the break. Map 3, final map. Oh, never mind. Haven. There we go. It is Haven. So Haven after the break. Both teams fighting for this final map. It is 1st to 2 for regular season. So we'll be right back after the break. Don't go anywhere. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to map 3 of the night, our final map for you on this Halloween night. My name is Rhino, your host, caster, observer, producer, friend for the evening. Although I don't have any tricks or treats for you, I do have this final map. Post taking it on map 1, Ascent, 13-1. Albany taking it 14-12 on Breeze, giving us a very intense overtime. Now we've made our way to Haven, as Post has picked the defender side to start. And the picks already coming out very fast. Dissident going back to the breach, as they were on map 1. sologod going for the chamber. Zeno going back to the... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I should mention KevinBittner being subbed out and Zeno coming in
Select your agent.
as the replacement. Going on the jet. Not surprised there. Mojo going back onto the Omen. Again, not too surprised there. And Elle going on to the Sova, as I can't remember if they played tonight, but I do remember seeing them on a previous match playing the Sova. I'm going to actually double check this. I don't want to mess it up. Oh yeah, it was Mojo was playing Sova on map 1. So now Elle is going to be playing that Sova on map 3. Good stuff coming through. Excited to see how it goes. I like me some Haven. It's a bit interesting. It's a bit of an old map, so you know there's plenty of tried and true strategies. Just gonna take a quick note, see if any of the changes. Again, no raise tonight. I think those paint shell and blast pack nerfs have been a bit too impactful for anyone to want to try raise. Although to be fair, I think the only person on the post side that I have seen play raise was Zeno. Oh, we got a game crash. Happens. Oh, Meech crashed. Or not crashed, but it's small indie company. It's fine. We go again. The picks will all be the same. As I was saying, yeah, not with the Raze nerf. I'm not surprised no one is picking Raze. The only person that I had seen play Raze in the last few weeks has been Zeno, but I think Zeno is going to stick with their main pick of Jet, as the Jet pick has been working for the different team comps on map 1 and map 2. So that in combination with the Raze nerfs, not surprised that they're sticking with Jet. Anything else? The Sky and Fade. I don't think we had any Skies Fade. Or no, Yes is staying on that Sky again. Comfy staying on the Sage. Venti going onto the Phoenix instead. Tube going onto the Yoru instead. I don't think we've seen a Phoenix or a Yoru tonight so far. So I'm excited to see that. I believe Reckless was Omen on the previous map as well. As I confirm very quickly here. No. That must have been the first map. Someone on the enemy team was Omen. Oh yes, it was Reckless as Omen on the first map. So going back to that Omen. Going with the tried and true on the map that stick with a lot of tried and true here. And I'm especially excited to see sologod back on the chamber, back on this map. As many of the big moments that I remember previously were on this map with sologod just going wild with it. So let's go right into it. Map 3, pistol round. Both teams want that second win on their record. As Zeno gets one, Comfy getting the return. And Elle going to call for reinforcements on B. The smoke slows the team down, backing up. Potentially thinking about B, but looks like they're going to back up all the way into A. While Yes hanging back. I think Yes was doing some of this as well on the previous map, where most of the team would go towards site and Yes was kind of hiding somewhere. So it looks like they're going to do that again as the wall comes through onto A-Link. Plant in the middle of site. sologod waiting. Rest of the team catches up. Wall break confirmed. Reckless sends out the smoke, sends out the fade. The blind comes through, going to confirm one under. but the shots from Comfy and Reckless. Comfy getting 4 with the Ghost. Just a good hold there, and I think a good timed usage of those abilities there. Even though that Flash had the chance to create a good entry point, I think it slightly missed the mark there, as Albany gets first point and first pistol round. See what they have to do with it. Looks like Marshall on Reckless and Spectres and the full shields here, as Post goes for just a no buy. And I'll be going to hide out here. That if I peeked the corner and saw that gun, it would distract me enough where I might be hesitate to shoot, but not the same for sologod, as they get a clean headshot with a nice excusez-moi. Coffee going into garage, sees Mojo, backs up. Do not want the Mojo smoke. Well, okay, I meant that as like firepower, but they do also have smokes. As Dissident, send out the pings for the mid. Low push here. Albany weighing their options, waiting for the smokes. Going to smoke A link. And the other side of B. As Dissident goes in, gets a headshot, but not going to get the damage to kill. As Elle gets their own on site. Mojo falling down. It's going to look like a lot of 1v1s here, as Reckless wins theirs. Giving Elle and Solomon here. Or sorry, sologod. I work with someone else that goes by Solomon. So if I say that, it's because I'm used to talking in the voice calls. As Elle comes in, gets taken about Comfy. Not gonna have a chance to retake the site.
Cover going out.
Albany goes up 2-0. This is mimicking the start of first map. Albany took first 2 rounds, and then Post took 3 rounds after that. So I'll have to see how that goes, as oh. Sorry, I thought my recording software broke. Recording software broke. My voice box is breaking. I think I've had a Halloween curse placed on me, as most of you Albany going towards that A site. Walking into the waiting hands of Dissident. As Dissident is able to get 1. Might be able to get 2 here. Beautiful headshot. Hits the flash, but hits the real tube. Quickly realizing. As Mojo going to see Reckless here.
Enemy remaining.
That's a great headshot. Teleports out. Smokes off window. Leaves yes to do the flash, or flash themselves, and just walk forward and hope that they get it right. Worked out in the end. sologod confirms. Yes, still in the mid. Quickly going to the garage side though. And Zeno able to get the kill and get first point. Post. Ooh. These matches are going so crazy. I'm about to run out of water over here. My goodness. This is your reminder, if you've been here the whole time, to stay hydrated and stand up. Because I've been making sure to stand up in between the maps. Because this one is going crazy long. I mean, we had 13, 15 last map. Going insane. And I think this map as well is looking like another great match here. As sologod gets one through the wall and one headshot to start off round 4. Totally quiet as Dissident just going for the jumps, confirms someone is in that long. And Venti getting the kill from Sewers. Going to get a flash onto Venti. As the support from Zeno behind gets the kill. And Zeno also getting, yes. Come on, you gotta share those with Dissident. Reckless gonna back up. Sewers. Leaving Elle with a potential easy kill here. Ooh! It's just quite as Reckless gets a headshot. But Elle getting those body shots in. Going to leave like Reckless at 33. Still has the spike, but not many options. Their best bet is winning the 1v1s, but they gotta win 3 1v1s in 30 seconds with 33 health. Not very doable as Dissident confirms the location, and Reckless runs into the waiting arms of Dissident's breach. Good stuff. Bringing up 4-3 with Dissident. Almost an ultimate 2 here. If Dissident is able to pull off ult usage as well as they did, if even as half as well as they did in map 1, I think we're in for a treat here. As a lot of ultimates coming up soon. Having to see who gets what kills here. Albany already starting off with that potential res though. They've been able to get off a lot of good reses in the previous maps. So hopefully Post is able to take out more of those, as Mojo going to teleport a little too late there. And Elle sending out the spark. I'm surprised that didn't do damage, or maybe that did just armor damage, as Dissident takes out one and Comfy takes out another.
Spike planted.
As was that Venti missed a shot, but also might have been half flashed. As Dissident readies the ultimate here. Goes off Zeno, ready to rush in. Sage slightly out of range of it though. sologod able to get 2, leaves Dissident in a 1v2 situation. Concuss. I think missed the Sage flash. Gonna go out and hit. But now leaves him in no awkward position as Dissident gets the kill. It has ample time to defuse here. 16 health.
Clutch.
I go through anyone.
Oh, that's the situations. I wanted to go to Reckless to see what util they had, but I didn't want to leave Dissident because I really thought they had a chance there. That's kind of situation where, depending on what Reckless had, if they held back more and just killed more time, then Dissident wouldn't have been as successful there. But that ultimate usage, very good. I think, and followed up by sologod, also very good. I think the Sage not getting hit by it slightly messed up those plans, but in the end worked out very well. As Mojo picks up one in garage, making up for the unfortunate situation from last round. Reckless taking out a Dissident. And Mojo almost getting those headshots. Getting blind onto the Yoru. As they didn't see the teleport. Mojo gets 2.
Spike planted.
Had to take like a quick trigger control as we get the double scatter. That was a double scatter. I thought it was an audio glitch for a second, but that was definitely a double scatter, as yes, gets the garage flank on one. Mojo going to hold it off as Reckless not shooting the right spot here. Mojo gets half, gets the kill, goes for the other half, and yes, is not going to have enough time to contest here as Mojo gets the ace as well. Wow. Great stuff from Mojo there. My goodness. I was just very confused with the double Omen ult because I thought it was an audio glitch at first, but no, I'm pretty sure they just both used it at like the same time. But yeah, great stuff from Mojo there. I think our first ace of the night. There's been I don't think we even had a team ace yet. I think it was like a very close instance of a team ace on map 2, but yeah, Mojo getting our, I guess, first unofficial ace because it happened after the round ended, but we're gonna count it. We're gonna count it. As Dissident gets one with the long Mojo, and yes, getting revived. Zeno coming up, getting the Sage. Knows most of the team is probably in this lower area as Elle hears the movement. One coming through window. Gets the kill onto Venti. As Dissident, great utility usage. Knocking 2, gets 1, confirms the other. Well, confirms the location of the other. As Tube goes for the flash. Pulls Spike, but not going to back off the point. Wants to continue in here. As Mojo cleans up and keeps showing off this this Wukong finisher. I'm just loving it. I'm here for it every time I see it. That's when I know Mojo's popping off. Good stuff. My goodness. Okay, I think it just got shown on stream, but I'm still thinking about the Mojo teleport behind and gets 2. There's your clip of the week right there. Amazing stuff. As it looks like, oh, Sologod's coming back on the operator. I gotta take a look at that. As, yeah, most of you, Albany, not gonna get much in the ways of buys here. Going to be a shorty. Again, no judge so far. There was one of the other shotgun that the name escapes me at the moment. But again, no judge. I think mainly because of the magazine nerf and the weapon spread nerf happening today. As Mojo picks up one cleanly and sologod picks up another. Spike confirmed down in mid. Tube getting 1 off the classic. So I have to see. Mostly just waiting here as Dissident walks up C long, gets 1. Mojo going to teleport out here. A clean teleport again. You can't do that, Mojo. You can't do like the same thing, but like even better. I can't. You just like did the same thing, but like better. Like even like I don't. How did you top yourself? Wait, hold on. How did you like top that play even more? Insane. We're on a 6 win streak now. I think that's rivals, or it's at least close to the same win streak from. Actually, no, it's definitely more than map 1 because map 1 was 13-1. So ignore me, but I think definitely bigger win streak than any from map 2. So it's a great start to map 3 here. As a lot of utility usage coming out in this C long, or sorry, A long. It's going to end up leaving us in a 2v3 situation with a lot of potential ults here. sologod shooting at the op shot. Knows teams are going for C. Gets the op ready here. Going to get 1. But this fake. Going to get them caught off guard. sologod still gets the real one though. As Mojo, someone's not looking the right way. They weren't looking the right way. Oh, they were both looking on garage side, and Reckless picks up the 4K. Oh, I'm not sure if they made a accidental call there or something, but I don't know if they both meant to look at the same spot. And yeah, I don't know. It was close though. The win streak falls to an end. Now at 6-3. As we have a lot of ultimates ready here. sologod not going to go for the buy, I think, so that they can potentially use their ultimate as they get an easy headshot to start us off here.
I've got
No.
your trail.
You, Albany, bring the Seekers out. Sees one goes toward mid. I think one pretty much went to each site there.
Cover
So
going out.
they know the other team is... They know post is still pretty spread out. As Mojo, teleporting up. It's not going to work this time, though. Very close, though, as Yes only has 5 health here. Ah, gotta get the heal. As Elle gets walled off.
Spike planted.
And now you, Albany, on this site in full. sologod gets one. Reckless gets their own. Gets a teleport out. But sologod coming in here as the trades go through, leaving us with 2-1. That would have been very funny if Dissident knifed the fake Yoru there. As the end of round there went very quick, but going to end in the defuse with still a lot of ults available here. I think only use was Seekers because Res wasn't this round and Breach wasn't this round, so I think it was just Seekers there. Still got a lot of ults to potentially use here. I'm interested to see how the Yoru ult comes through. Again, we haven't had any Yoru this tonight so far until this map. So we're gonna start out with where's getting my colors confused here. We had like 3 ults come out, and then like getting my colors mixed up. But Elle going to send out as Reckless is looking to do a teleport here. Maybe confirm A side. It's going to end up in A hell as Elle gets taken out on site. Site is now fully you Albany's. Going to wall off the B side entrance. Looking to it seems like they want to slow post as much as possible at the moment. As Mojo is going to send the utility out. So I got slowly creeping in with this ultimate. Not sure if they're going to be able to get both sides here. As Mojo gets the trades, sologod pushes the shot. Has a chance here, gets the headshot. There's not enough time for that defuse, unfortunately, but you know, it was a good attempt. It was a great attempt.
Last round.
I like the head, the head shake and just the no exception at the end there. Great stuff from the teams, but you Albany had a great job of killing enough time with the slows, with the wall, with the double advantage on the entrance. Just was able to kill a lot of time there, and especially with the peekaboo at the very end. Just had a good time in there. As Venti gets one, Dissident gets one, and Reckless gets one. It's just a train over here in C long. As there was a bit of a peekaboo happening in the garage entrance, but Mojo comes out on top, leaving 3 on site.
Spike planted.
Mojo gonna teleport to C long, or for that long sight line. Try to have you Albany members look both ways as Mojo gets a trade. Just Yes here as sologod gets 2. Great stuff, and I wasn't sure if they were gonna go for a trade, but I think they're just happy that they got the point.
Switching sides.
That brings us to our half here, 8 and 4. Definitely a stronger half for post than the last map. I think last map half was, it must have been it was pretty close. I think it was only 1 point off for sides, so it's definitely stronger half going in. Again, they need this map win to get the match win for the night. And we'll have to see how their comp carries in on the attack side, as they are mostly pushing in on this A. Sologod goes in for their own little cheeky maneuver. Zeno getting taken out. Dissident also getting taken out. I'm gonna have to back up here. Look for B push. Sologod able to get one, but then taken out by Yes, leaving only 10 health though. Maybe able to get another kill if they can get in before the Sage does. Chance, but it's a very slim one. As Mojo tries to go in, but it's going to get taken out by the pistol barrage. Waiting as Albany is able to regroup. Elle has Spike though. They might be able to get the plant here, get the money. Going to get confirmed plant. Might be able to get, ooh. That was a close shot on to Venti there. But Venti did a quick 180 on the staircase. And we'll say not today. Unfortunately. Bring it. Gonna... Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Is that just a thing? Is that just a thing that Omen can do? Anyways, after the orb in the sky, it looks like Albany is going to use their timeout this time. Second timeout of the night. First one coming from Post on map 2. So, going to take a bit of a time here to recuperate. It is 8 and 5. They still have a chance. Again, cannot let your guard up. Post U still has to keep the fight in them for these potentially final rounds. Just need 5 more. Hopefully not bring it to another overtime, but there's always that chance if you let your guard down. I'm going to take a quick look at the scoreboard, even though I don't like how it looks during the timeout. sologod and Mojo leading us on the pack 17 and 8, 15 and 8, with Dissident, Zeno, and Elle close behind. Again, sologod and Mojo putting out the kills, as Dissident, Zeno, and Elle all bringing in the support with their own utility usage and ultimate usage. There is more in the game than just kills. Goes for all these team-based games. So, on the other side though, Reckless and Yes have been proving an effective force on the Albany team, and definitely want to keep an eye out on them going forward. Need to be careful of what new strategies they have been devising in that timeout. As we see Yes coming up first here.
No charges left.
Zeno quickly almost able to take out Tube, but not quite. Going to pull back here as the plant has already come out. It's taken out by Venti, and sologod taking out Tube on their own, but Mojo's going to get caught out in that smoke. Leaving just sologod 1v3 on the site. They do have plant for this side. Shot's going to not quite get there, but the defuse is stopped before the half. They do have a chance here as Venti gets a good flash. And the defuse comes through, bringing us 8 and 6. Alright. What do we have? It's been mostly specters the last few rounds, so see the buys coming through on Post side. Albany going to mainly stick with the Spectres. Marshall with Tube. Where are they chilling out? Mainly towards garage. See how that goes. Be a lot of shots to get that wall out of the way. As Reckless Potentially gets first fire here. Dissident taking them out. Because they're going to be walking through. It's going to be a B to A. Taking out 2 in the process. Venti potentially up next here as Zeno gets a clean headshot. Leaving a full stack to defend this site. Leaving Yes and Tube with that pistol. Marshall and Spectre. I got like Mojo gonna get first. Dibs here as Yes gets caught out with the knife.
Portal closed.
Just Tube. Tube flashed. Not sure if they've entirely certain. Now they know Tube's there. Zeno gets the kill through through the breach. Good shot. As ending the two, or bringing the potential win streak from Albany to an end here. Up 9-6. Just needs these last 4 rounds. Numbers. How do we even know they work? Because I was about to say 3. But that's not how it works at all. Anyways, the rifles. Going to be pretty much a mirror match. Only 1 Phantom. And the team that loses tonight is out of playoffs. Thank you for the info, Meech. I was not sure how much there was left, so this is do or die for both teams. This is final map for the match, for the playoffs. As Post has the advantage here with that 9-6. Venti here might be able to bring a quick stop to it. Only going to get 1. Bring it down, I guess, to 2v2. Need to win out the rest of the regular season in ECAC to make playoffs. Okay, so... okay, so you need to win the rest of ECAC matches to make it to playoffs. Gotcha. So, yeah. Whoever loses this adds 1 extra loss, but sologod says no, we're not doing that. I'm gonna get a 4K on this map, on this round. So yeah, this is to continue your viability of getting into playoffs. See, that's the kind of info that it's hard to gauge from the match site.
That's a good spot.
Because they all like to put it in their own way. As a quick nod from Zeno and Dissident comes through. Going to be looking like just a C attack here. I'd be very surprised if they try to move from C to B. As Zeno picks up 2, Mojo picks up 1.
1 enemy remaining.
Still 1 in that garage. The fake Yoru on the minimap messed me up because I thought that was a real person for a second. I thought someone was hiding on the map, but sologod versus Venti. Venti gonna look for the backside of that garage area, but sologod waiting in the door, bringing us up to 11-6. Just needs these final 2 rounds to win it. Doesn't need to be these next 2 rounds, but it needs to be. They have a decent amount of time to get these 2 round wins. Can they do it in these next 2? I think so, but even if they don't, they have plenty of time to regroup, fix their team economy, and get those 2 rounds eventually. But Zeno and sologod, again, I say, you know, there's a chance they don't get it. There's a chance that they don't just go in and get 2 kills instantly, but Zeno and sologod say, no, I'm going to actually just stop right there and win the round. sologod wants another one here in garage. As Reckless and sologod both hiding out here. But going to back up, group with the team for this site push. The Phoenix ult coming through, Venti getting 1. And Comfy Cartel finishing off Zeno. As the Phoenix gets pushed back from that ultimate. Elle putting out some damage. And Mojo and sologod cleaning up. Great stuff. Elle sitting back there with the ultimate. Great backup in case sologod and Mojo fall. And throwing in the ult there just caused more chaos for the remaining. Causing more chaos, causing more damage on the remaining Albany members. Great stuff from all the players. As Venti gets a clean shot onto Zeno through the smoke. Going to put a slight stop to the fast A push, but only temporarily. And then still going in. So Mojo is going to teleport to hell again, as Venti gets another one here. Oh god. Going to get flashed, but teleports out. Not sure if they know sologod is on this side. sologod does ult. Was a shot on Venti, but misses. As the remaining two are pushing over to C for that plant. So sologod is just kind of killing time here, as the plant will definitely be able to come through. Don't know if sologod's able to get this kill here though. Opposing Omen. Gonna teleport out. Gets one. Probably gonna put a damper on this, as Dissident does return the favor. And now they have that long range operator. Even though Albany has the site, the plant is ready for this defense, or this
Off your feet!
not defensive side, but defense of the spike. Of the spike
One
plant.
enemy remaining.
As Dissident gets another, leaving just Venti and cleaning it up.
Win.
Oh my goodness. That's that you can take that whole round there and just that's pure Valorant right there. My goodness. 13 and 6, sologod 30 and 9. Great stuff, as everyone is going to quickly leave. It is late over here, to be fair. I'm going to quickly adjust. Oh, it was not 2-0, it was 2-1 in the end. Great stuff from everyone on both sides. And special highlights to sologod and Dissident again for those for the kills there. And KevinBittner on the previous map doing great work. Zeno, Elle, and Mojo also putting in great work. The team synergy there really popping off. Excited to see their first official win this season. Again, both teams had a like technically 1-3, 1-4 record, but Post had a forfeit in the last week. So nice. I'm happy to see their first official win, which is a very, very good play. Very good plays from all the team members, with of course Meech coaching in the background. Good stuff there. Plenty to review, I'm sure, especially on that second map. Yeah, I think highlights go out to the insane Mojo plays on this map, the insane sologod shots on, I think, all the maps, unless they were not on the first map, but I do not have that saved. Actually, I lied, I do have that saved. Oh yes, okay, sologod was on. Wait, no, that's map 2. Okay, yes, sologod was on all the maps today, so yes, great shots from sologod. Again, nothing short of what I expected. So Post U does keep their chance of making it into playoffs, and if I am getting the info from Denny correctly, I believe Albany is now out of the running for playoffs. So GG's to them. Great matches tonight, and I'm going to double check if there was anything else, any other info from me, but I think that's about it. So thank you all for watching. If you're on the Twitch, give it a follow. Lots of collegiate esports action going on. NBA, Madden, Rocket League, Smash Bros, Valorant, Overwatch. anything you can think of is probably here in the collegiate esports scene. If you're on the YouTube, give it a subscribe. Check out the past VODs. Check out the Twitter for announcements, or the X, whatever. The socials, keep up on updates. Big shout out to Denny for letting me see the team just pop off tonight, going crazy. And I think that's about it. So yeah, thank you all for watching again. Happy Halloween. I did not bring a costume today, unfortunately, but my costume is esports caster, so got him. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.